Welcome everybody to TacosandGeeks.com. Back with more Winter Anime 2022 coverage, and thank you if you're watching this at TacosandGeeks.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And today we are going to be reviewing episode 2 of the anime Girls Frontline. As always, I give you a brief synopsis. So here we go. A new commander arrives at the forward base and is quickly sent into battle, but a high priority mission comes in before she even has a chance to get her feet wet. And this show is another spectacular show that I'm really enjoying. Like, I mean, I know everybody's really focusing on Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and other various hot popular titles, but don't sleep on these new entries in the winter anime season because you're gonna be pleasantly surprised how good some of these shows really are. And with Girls Frontline 2, what we episode 2 is what it does very well is that not only does it introduce us to the character of the new commander, but we also get more of a little bit of more development. Even though these girls are androids, they're dolls, we start to feel as an audience watching it, and you're seeing these girls going to battle these dolls. We start to get a little bit of a connection, just like the new commander is. And one thing I really did enjoy about this episode is how they built and established this new commander and why she was chosen. This new commander doesn't have any combat experience except for simulation, and she really is kind of basically new because they just chose her right from the military academy. But she is very, very good when it comes to strategy and being very strategic and very tactical with her decisions. And there's one great scene where she actually wants to talk to the dolls, to the T dolls, and interview them to decide which girl is worth going on particular missions. And that's something previous commanders don't really do, is really kind of get more personal with the dolls. And there's actual great saying from one of her headmasters or one of her bosses who chose her. It was like, you're great, but you're too emotional. Even the enemy, the Sangvis, was also saying this to her. It's like, you're a little too attached and too emotional to these dolls. They're just robots. Like, where's the emotion? And that makes you you kind of feel for them, especially even when some of their replicants die or copies die. You're like, oh man, that just is bad. I mean, it was a very, very good episode that really established the new commander. You get a little bit of more for it of the plot of what this war is about and what the upcoming battle is going to be. Once again, action was a beauty to watch. And like I said, if you play like first person shooter games and like games like Rainbow Six and things that have like strategy and tactical, I think this anime will be something that you could really get into. It's not, you can't even compare this to like an anime classic like Gunslinger Girls. This really stands on its own. It's beautiful, very beautifully shot, beautifully animated, and great voice acting. Love the music, man. The background music, the score, the opening and closing theme is on point. I mean, I can't praise this. I can't praise this show enough. Episode 2 was great. It was a nice introduction to the new commander. Some really good characterization. I like the fact that this commander is, even though they're dolls, she still sees them as some type of form of being or form of life. I mean, even though they're programmed and created, but she still sees them as kind of like this form of life and being. And I thought that was pretty cool. But overall, another solid episode for Girls Frontline. This to me is another sleeper that I think people are really sleeping on. I don't really see much people talking about this one. Definitely, I will say check this one out. This is just from TacosandGeeks.com. Thank you. We'll catch you on the next review. I mean, you should, if it's your first time watching, you can check out our social media channels: Instagram at Tacos of Geeks, Facebook.com/the Tacos of Geeks blog, Twitter at the Tacos and Geeks, Twitch.tv/the Tacos and Geeks. And that's it. I'm out. Later days.